In Johannesburg. It's very cold, it's very wet, but people are still in a very celebratory mood, and some of them slept outside the stadium last night. Some came in the early hours of the morning saying they wanted to make sure that they get a seat in the stadium. They wanted to be part of South Africa's history. Today we see in the Soccer City Stadium in Soweto, world leaders sitting there coming to pay tribute to Nelson Mandela. People are truly united in diversity, and this is what Nelson Mandela stood for. The words unity, reconciliation, peace, love, forgiveness have all become synonymous with Nelson Mandela. And later today we'll see on the program heads of state will be addressing the crowds and paying tribute. We'll see US President Barack Obama sharing a stage with his Cuban counterpart. Now, President Robert Mugabe is also there. The British political parties are well represented. People from all over the world, celebrities, international organizations, all in South Africa to pay tribute to Nelson Mandela. And this is just a reflection of who this man really was. And as I said earlier, despite the cold, despite the rain, people are there paying tribute to Nelson Mandela.
Aisha, have you had a chance to speak to any of those people who've been going to the stadium trying to get in? What kind of stories have they told you about Nelson Mandela or their journey to come there today?
Well, some people, there was a delegation that came from Zimbabwe, and they said that they had walked for hundreds of miles carrying the South African flag and saying, we are free because of Nelson Mandela. We were able to come to South Africa freely because of Nelson Mandela. Some people that I spoke to said they have not been deterred by the rain because the rain is, they said to me, it's the showers of blessings. People are saying, we are free today. We are free to go to universities. We are free to travel wherever we want to because of Nelson Mandela. He was the man who gave us our pride. He was the man who gave us back our dignity. This is the man who was able to unite and to reconcile a country that was so deeply divided for many years. And even the run up until today, we saw people from all walks of life, people from all races, all religions, going to Nelson Mandela's home in Houghton, going to his home in Soweto, going to pay tribute, laying flowers, making cards. And just, I was amazed to find people have actually memorized quotes from Nelson Mandela, which they were actually able to recite by heart. And this just goes to show how Nelson Mandela has touched the hearts of ordinary people and also world leaders.
Aisha, you mentioned some of these